In the last tutorial, we learned the following things. What is a cell? What is a cell address? What are the rows and the columns? What is a name box and what is contents? How a cell address is generated by rows and columns? What is a worksheet and what a workbook is? In description as well as in the I button, I am giving the link to check back. Today we are going to discuss about the formula bar and some basic Excel formulas. This is the formula bar in Excel which we are going to discuss about. But before discussing about it, let's think about a worse scenario where we cannot even see the formula bar in there, like this. Not to worry, we can find the bar in two ways. First, go to the view and make sure this is ticked properly. And the second way is click to File and then go to Options. From the left hand menu, select Advanced and make sure Show Formula Bar is ticked. Now get back to the main topic. What a formula bar is. This is the bar just beside the name box and has labeled with a function symbol in it. It handles two types of things. First, it shows any data input in any cell. Like here, whatever we write in the cell, it displays the same thing in the formula bar. The second thing a formula bar shows is any formula put in any cell. Like, say suppose we put a number in A1 and another in B1. Now, if I sum up the values in C1, I can write a formula here like this. And you can see the formula is being shown in the formula bar. Now here comes the confusing point and a definite question gets raised. How formula bar recognize and differentiate between data and formula? The basic answer is whenever anything starts with a equals to sign in any cell, Microsoft Excel understands that as a formula and treat accordingly. But point to be remembered here that anything starts with a plus or a minus sign also goes the same way. That is, anything written after a plus or minus sign, Excel recognizes those as formula as well. Now you can see that when the bar is showing a formula, it's not going to show the output. Rather, the output will be shown in the cell only. This is the main purpose of the formula bar. It holds the formula and also allows to edit. In older versions of Excel, this was the only section where a formula could be entered or edited. But today's Excel allows the same through cells as well. If you double click on any cell which contains a formula, it will show the formula in there as well. But finally, you see the formula in the formula bar only. Another importance of formula bar is when we write a long formula within a huge dataset, then long formula bar allows us to see the whole formula within the box here. Otherwise, it would have been disturbing to see the long formula in the cell. We can adjust the size of the formula bar like this. For horizontal sizing, you must click and hold here when the pointer sign gets changed, and then drag according to requirement. And for the vertical sizing, you must click and hold here when the pointer sign gets changed, and then drag according to requirement. We can see the full size of the formula bar by clicking here, and also to restore at its default size. This is all about the formula bar. And now let's take a look at some basic Excel formulas and functions and how to use them. Here, one thing to remember, that there is a thin but conceptual difference between formula and a function. Formulas are defined as a statement written by any user. Here, user means us, who use the Excel. But functions are those formulas which are predefined in Excel. Function contains a basic name and predefined structure how to be used in the Excel. I'll try to make a detailed video on the difference, but let's try to describe a brief here while looking at some basic examples. Here we will see the four basic mathematics: summation, subtraction, multiplication, and division. First, we see how to do it by formula and then by function. But we actually don't have functions for subtraction or division, but we do have functions for sum and product, for summation and multiplication. Let's start to try the summation first. Let's delete all these things. Oops. Let's delete and take some values. In A1, I'm taking 10, B1, let's take 5, and we're going to perform four basic mathematics: summation, subtraction, okay. So first we will see how to do it by formula and then by function. So for the summation, we will just use like this equals to sign, as I said before, to make it a formula, and choose the cells of which we want to take the value to make the addition. Put the plus sign and next the number and hit enter. It will give you the summation. The same way we can do all the other things like A1 minus B1, and it will give you the result. Multiplication, division, so all are these are actually we are writing the formulas. The users are writing the formulas. Now the functions. Let's see how the functions are. As we said, summation and multiplication. Only these two we have the functions to use. For summation, we'll see like use like sum, then press tab, take one value, comma, the second value, hit tab. Now this is the formula. Sum is actually a function within which we are passing the parameters a1 and b1. Parameters are nothing but the values of the cells, and it's giving us the summation. And for multiplication, the function is product, tab, take the parameter, comma, take the second parameter, and again hit tab. It gives the multiplication. So these are the basic functions or formulas which we can use in the Excel. In the next part, we will try to have a detailed understanding on some advanced functions and formulas in Excel.